Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has been with Kody for the most of her life. She was in her 20s when they were married, and they even had 6 children together. But their marriage was short-lived. Robyn was given preference over his other spouses by Kody, who consistently mistreated her. In 2022, Janelle made the decision to finally break up with him after 20 years. She even moved to North Carolina in order to advance her career. She still desires her portion of the Coyote Pass land, though. In order for his 4 wives and Kody to live together in separate mansions, they purchased the Coyote Pass property. His poly family disintegrated after a few years, and the OG 3 spouses abandoned him. Mary and Janelle are now requesting their portion of the land in Coyote Pass. Because she didn't want to be associated with Kody, Christine sold her part to Robyn and Kody for $10. After redistributing the plot, Kody now owns equal shares of the property alongside Robyn, Janelle, Mary, and others. Janelle, a sister wife, has begun her new detox regimen. Janelle, star of Sister Wives, has made the decision to start a new path. Janelle said that 2025 will be her detox year when she entered the year. Her life has already changed for the better since she made the decision to get go of the people and things that were impeding her development. Janelle revealed that in order to attain mental peace, she begins her morning ritual with journaling and meditation. In addition to not using her phone, this practice helps her calm her thoughts and put an end to pandemonium. She is also able to avoid overanalyzing. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown reacts unexpectedly to Kody's Coyote Pass property redistribution. The Coyote Pass property was recently split into equal parts by Kody. Mary was even prepared to enlist attorneys in the dispute. Janelle, Mary, and Robyn now share an equal share of the property after much haggling and compromise. It was anticipated that Janelle would react to this division, but her response was somewhat surprising. The diva frequently expresses her emotions on social media, where she is highly active. She just posted something adorable. Recently, Janelle traveled to Las Vegas to see her children. She posted a picture of herself with her sons, Logan and Gabe. Finally spending real time with them, she shared a substantial lunch with them. She had previously stated that she will visit Flagstaff after attending a family wedding in Utah. Although she didn't say why she was traveling to Flagstaff, it might have anything to do with the paperwork for the property. Janelle concentrated on her personal life rather than discussing the property. She put her children first, but she made no mention of her impending trip to Flagstaff. In light of her 2025 detox commitment, this seems like a wise step. Janelle declared at the start of 2025 to cut away the individuals and behaviors that were impeding her development. It's encouraging to see her following through on her goal. Janelle isn't paying attention to the things that make her happy and calm. She is currently spending time with her sons after enjoying a family event. In order to concentrate on her work and live with her daughter, she also relocated to North Carolina. At last, Janelle is taking charge of her life and living it according to her own wishes. Keep checking TV season and spoilers for the most recent Sister Wives news. Hey Sister Wives viewers, let's discuss Tony Padrone's thoughts on Mary Brown in a live video post. However, he goes a little too far, as is typical of Tony. When Tony's comparison about Mary veered into the weird, Michael T. had to reroute his comment. Michael Brown Padrone and Tony Padrone are sitter wives. Current offers. Every week, Tony Padrone and Michael T. Brown Padrone host a live fan event on Patreon. They view Sister Wives episodes from previous seasons and offer commentary on what they saw. Tony and Michael T. respond to fan texts, asking them questions at the same moment. What did we discover this week, then? Many things. Let's start with the small but fascinating facts that these two exchanged. We know that Tony accepted a job opportunity he couldn't turn down, which is why he and Michael T. moved to North Carolina. He works at one of the largest chess instruction facilities in the nation and is an expert in the game. It's in North Carolina. Michael T. claimed that the move was a nice way for them to get away from all of the family problems when they first informed the Sister Wives followers about it. She thus consented to the relocation. However, Tony categorized the move as basically, "It was huge for my chess career." Michael T then informs us that Tony has a few student spots available. Yes, that implies you could enroll in a chess lesson with Tony Padron. Therefore, Tony might be the person for you if you live in the Wilmington, North Carolina area and want to learn the game or get better at chess. Tony and Michael T join the East Coast family migration. Maddie Brown Brush, her sister-wives' half-sibling, lives a few hours away from Michael T and Tony's Wilmington home. Maddie and her 6-member family reside in Greenville. Janelle then resides in Chocowinity, which is near Maddie's house. Maddie lives a few hours away from Tony and Michael T's home, and they recently returned from their visit. Given the recent birth of their 4th child, Tony believes Maddie and her husband, Caleb Brush, have a lot on their plate today. According to Michael T, the visit seemed like fun, but Tony also thought it was hectic. Sister wives are unaware. Continuing on, this video was shot a few days ago by Tony Padron and Michael T. Brown Padron. You would assume that they would be aware of when Season 19's second half will premiere. However, neither of them was aware of the air date. This left fans in disbelief, particularly considering that TLC has been promoting this online and on television for a few weeks now. Then Michael T said she didn't know the start date either when she called her mother, Christine Brown-Woolley. However, the fans were even more taken aback because TLC had been promoting the start date of April 20th long before they produced this video. In real time, the Sister Wives followers sent the pair a message to let them know the date. Michael T, however, looked surprised by that. She even stated that she would have to verify this. On that one, they appeared to be out of touch. The Towering House, featuring Mary Brown. A few details regarding Kody Brown's and his wife's previous housing issues were revealed to us. Fans of Sister Wives most likely were unaware that Christine and her children originally shared a home with Mary Brown and her child. Michael T describes a 7-story home that you may not have heard about. The first place they moved after residing in Wyoming was West Jordan, Utah. Unbelievably, Mary moved into this incredibly tall house that was actually Christine's residence. Yes, with Christine present. It was strange to hear this because there is a lot of animosity between these two women. Christine wasn't afraid to voice her disapproval of Mary's treatment of her children. Mary lived with Christine for a few months during another significant family transition that took place before the Sister Wives cameras were there. What about Kody Brown's Sister Wives? Despite informing followers about their alleged separation from Kody Brown some time ago, Michael T and Tony remained silent about it. Michael T stated something different instead of using that as an excuse for not going to see Robyn and her father. She declined a fan's question on whether they had recently visited Kody. However, that was due to the fact that they currently reside on the East Coast. She said that neither the cost of 5 plane tickets nor the time off to see her father and his now only wife was within their means. That was quite different from the earlier impression given to fans that they no longer communicate with them. Next, Mary is everything. In this new video, Tony and Michael T managed to get through the unimportant parts without shocking Sister Wives fans. However, Tony veered off track when they brought up the subject of Mary Brown becoming pregnant again. And a few eyebrows went up. They viewed a Season 4 episode in which Mary discussed having Robyn as a surrogate mother in order to conceive another kid. The idea was to use Mary's egg, which Kody had fertilized in a petri dish, and then planted in Robyn. Tony and Michael T observed as Mary appeared to find this difficult. However, she declined Robyn's offer after ultimately deciding she didn't want another kid. Perhaps as a result of the suffering she might experience if this in vitro fertilization failed, Michael T thought Mary wasn't interested in having another child. However, Tony explained Mary's predicament with a somewhat odd comparison. Tony throws Mary to the dogs in Sister Wives. Through Robyn, Tony shared his hypothesis about why Mary refused to have a child. It's like having a dead dog, he explains. Because you don't want to experience the agony of another dog passing away, you don't want to obtain another one. Mary chose to completely opt out in order to spare herself the agony of in vitro not taking hold. In Tony's perspective, the same holds true for your dog's death. You don't want another dog because of that suffering. Michael T questioned her husband about whether he understood that he had just likened being pregnant to owning a dog. "Oh, that's exactly what he's saying," Tony agreed. The argument between the dog and the puppy ended there. Do Mary's anger problems come to light? Brown. Michael T. Padron believed that Mary Brown's resentment of Michael T. and her numerous siblings seems to have begun when she made the decision to forego having any more children. According to Michael T., Mary got upset rather than taking charge and acting as that other mother for all of Kody's children. Additionally, some of the other children have told us about Mary's anger management problems. Christine's son, Padon Brown, claimed that Mary wasn't safe for them to be around as children. When fans thought Maddie was referring to Mary as the monster from her early years, the internet went crazy. Michael T. seems to believe that this is what caused Mary to go off on a tirade of rage, which the children seem to recall clearly. That covers everything, from Tony tossing Mary Brown to the dogs to the great, lofty home where Christine Brown resided. During the Sister Wives break, Michael T. and Tony Padron share some scoops. Recent teasers for the TLC series Sister Wives suggest that Robyn Brown would, for some strange reason, sabotage a chance to mend family connections. Whether or not these images have been taken out of context, the youngest wife seems to be in full destructive mode this season, according to the fans. Robyn Brown and Kody Brown are sisters. Are in conflict. Robyn Brown is now a versatile speaker, according to her supporters. She sobs at the idea of Mary Brown moving. But Kody Brown acknowledges to the Sister Wives camera that he doesn't spend much time with his first wife these days. Nevertheless, Kody made several on-screen appearances in the Sister Wives series, which seemed to run counter to Robyn's claims this season. They are no longer really involved with Mary, he says. This follows a video in which Robyn bemoaned her lack of desire to go to Mary. This gives the impression that they are close. So who's being truthful here? But one of the most damaging incidents this season was included in Sunday night's Sister Wives show. Many onlookers thought Robyn looked awful as a result. It's all on camera. For years, Robyn Brown insisted that she wasn't the favorite wife. But in the end, Kody Brown admits that she is his genuine love. As a result, he has no fire for the other wives in his fracturing family. The fact that fans want to know how Robyn didn't know this tells it all. Christine Brown refers to Kody as Robyn's husband. She therefore finds it unfathomable that Janelle Brown would ever entertain the idea of a marriage makeover. But she is taken aback when Janelle announces that she is done. The most obvious clue that Robyn Brown is supposedly working against the family came from a Sister Wives clip from the most recent episode. Supporters thought she had been working against the family for a long time. But it sure seems that way today, unless the editing was done. Sister Wives. Does Kody get an olive branch after Robyn loses it? While several adult children of Kody Brown seem to have given up on ever getting back in touch with their father, their mothers have not. Then, Janelle and Christine start talking about having a family gathering. Instead of spending the holidays together, these two think about throwing a family reunion. The other Sister Wives' kids would be able to see their father as a result. When Mary finds out, she agrees that this would be nice. Robyn and Kody come next. These two become the pessimists of the bunch. Viewers of Sister Wives think Kody follows Robyn's example. She thinks it's a terrible idea because of all the strained relationships in the family. She seems very much against this reunion. As a result, it seems to be Kody relaying her thoughts to the camera as well. Viewers of Sister Wives are interested in Robyn's attempts to reunite the family, as she frequently conveys through her invisible tears. Their reunion won't work out if she puts up a barrier. As a result, it is not possible. However, Robyn Brown does say one thing. Nevertheless, the TLC series Sister Wives continues to air footage that seems to contradict her in current season. She seems to have put the kibosh on that notion of a reunion with family. It's possible that the children and their father were able to reconcile. However, as the admirers have noted, she has a wonderful relationship with her spouse and children. Of course, this raises the question of why Robyn Brown would turn down this offer. Sister Wives shocker. Janelle Brown's unexpected reaction to Kody's redivision of Coyote Pass property revealed. Is this the end for their relationship? Introduction. Janelle Brown's shocking response to Kody's Coyote Pass redivision. You won't believe what she said. The latest drama unfolding on Sister Wives has left fans buzzing, and for good reason. Janelle Brown, the longtime wife of Kody Brown, has shared a shocking and unexpected reaction to Kody's recent redivision of the Coyote Pass property, and the fallout could change everything for the Brown family. Is Janelle finally ready to leave the drama behind, or is this yet another turn in the complicated, often volatile relationship between her and Kody? In this exclusive breakdown, we're diving deep into Janelle's response, why Kody's actions are causing so much tension, and what it could mean for the future of the Sister Wives family. Get ready for jaw-dropping revelations as we uncover the truth behind Janelle's surprising reaction to Kody's major decision to redivide the Coyote Pass property, one that's guaranteed to change the course of their lives forever. Chapter 1. The background: why Coyote Pass is so crucial to the Browns. To fully understand the gravity of Janelle's reaction, we have to look at the history of Coyote Pass and the significance it holds for the Brown family. Kody purchased the land several years ago, with plans for each wife to build their own home on the sprawling property. It was supposed to be the ultimate family dream, a way for them to all live together in the same area, yet still maintain individual spaces. However, the vision for Coyote Pass has been anything but smooth sailing. From land disputes and financial setbacks to ongoing relationship drama, the property has become a symbol of the family's challenges. For Janelle, who has expressed a strong desire to be close to her children and live a somewhat independent life, Coyote Pass has always been a mixed blessing. Now, with Kody's redivision of the property, an act that many believe could be his way of solidifying his control over the family, it's clear that things are about to reach a boiling point. Chapter 2. Kody's redivision of Coyote Pass. What's really going on? Kody's decision to redivide the Coyote Pass land came as a shock to many fans of Sister Wives. Previously, each wife was to have their own plot of land to build a home and live semi-independently. But with the redivision, it appears that Kody has taken matters into his own hands once again, reshaping the property layout in a way that benefits him more than anyone else. It's rumored that Kody has made the property division unequal, with some wives getting less land than others, or even being asked to move further away from the central area where Kody plans to build his own home. This has raised many questions. Is Kody trying to assert more control over the family dynamics? Is he looking to favor Robyn by keeping her closest to him on the property? But the real question on everyone's mind is, how does Janelle feel about all of this? Chapter 3. Janelle Brown's unexpected reaction. Is this the beginning of the end? Janelle's reaction to Kody's redivision of Coyote Pass was not what many expected. Known for her calm demeanor and rational thinking, Janelle's unexpected response is sending shockwaves throughout the Sister Wives fanbase. Instead of taking the news with her usual level-headedness, Janelle has been vocal about her displeasure with Kody's actions, and fans are shocked by how blunt she's being. Janelle, who has always been one of the more independent wives, is expressing frustration and disillusionment with the way Kody has handled the situation. She's shared that she feels undervalued and that Kody's decision to change the plans without consulting her has pushed her to the brink. For Janelle, it's not just about the property, it's about the lack of respect and communication between her and Kody. Is this the final straw for their relationship? In recent interviews, Janelle has opened up about the emotional toll this decision has taken on her. She's been tearing up while explaining how Kody's actions have left her feeling like she doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Could this be the beginning of the end for Janelle and Kody's marriage? Chapter 4. What Kody has to say, his defense of the redivision, and why he thinks it's fair. Of course, Kody hasn't kept quiet about the redivision of Coyote Pass. As always, he's ready to defend his decision, and he argues that the changes were made in the interest of family unity. Kody claims that he's trying to create a situation where each wife has the freedom to build the life they want, but some fans are questioning his true intentions. Kody insists that the redivision is a logical move given the current state of the family and that it's a way to move forward. But many viewers are unconvinced, especially given the timing of the redivision, which came shortly after Janelle's increased independence from the family. Could this be Kody's way of trying to reassert his control over Janelle and the other wives? Chapter 5. The Ripple Effect: How the Coyote Pass redivision is impacting other wives. While Janelle may be the most vocal about her displeasure, she's not the only one feeling the effects of Kody's decision. Christine, who has already left the family and moved away from the property, seems to have had a gut instinct that the Coyote Pass dream was destined to fail. Her departure seems even more justified now, considering the chaos Kody's latest actions have stirred up. Mary, too, has been caught in the crossfire. While she hasn't made her feelings as public as Janelle, it's clear that she's struggling with the growing tension in the family. Mary has been feeling more and more isolated from Kody, and the new division of property is only making matters worse. Meanwhile, Robyn, who seems to benefit most from Kody's decisions, is quietly in support of the changes. It's clear that her position within the family is the strongest, but how long can she hold on to that position if Kody's relationship with the other wives continues to deteriorate? Chapter 6. What does Janelle's reaction mean for her future on Sister Wives? Janelle's shocking reaction to the Coyote Pass redivision has led many to question her future on Sister Wives. Is this the moment she finally decides to leave Kody and the family behind? Or is she simply experiencing a temporary emotional reaction that will subside in time?